What is up, people of all different types of races, ages, genders, and yes, even you other species out there watching this video. My name is Omega Pro, and this is a Pokemon Online battle that I got earlier today. And yeah, I was just searching up the good old servers or whatever, and I found this battle, and I decided to do it. So looking at the team preview, I noticed that his Bronzong was default in the lead spot, so I figured he was gonna lead with that. And people don't really tend to switch around their leads, at least on Pokemon Online anyway. So I was just looking at his team, and I was like, Chandelure would be good, because a Fire Blast would pretty much OHKO a Bronzong, if not do a hefty amount that he doesn't want done to him. And you know, I just figured it would be the best move for me to lead off with. So without further ado, let's get on with the battle. So I lead off with Chandelure. He leads off with his Bronzong, like I said he would do. I miss my Fire Blast, which sucks donkey ass, and he goes for his Stealth Rock, and those Stealth Rocks, they're just annoying. But he switches out to his Rampardos while I go for my Fire Blast, and it does a good chunk of damage. And now I don't know what this Rampardos has, but I decided to be safe and switch out into my Blastoise, and it turns out he has the EQ, which was good for me to switch out, otherwise my Chandelure would have been dead. But I go into this Blastoise because I know a Scald will just easily take it out, and this is a physically defensive Blastoise, you know, just a tank pretty much. You know, he has, I think I have Rapid Spin and all that stuff on him, but I didn't go for a Rapid Spin here because of the fact that I was sort of scared of this Weavile, because you know, this Weavile could do some damage. You know, I did have my Chandelure, but I was still scared of it nonetheless, so I decided to go for the Toxic and then Dragon Tail it right out, because it Swords Danced up, and you know, Dragon Tail switched it out and he wouldn't have that Swords Dance anymore. But he switches into his Togekiss and does the Air Slash, and then I Dragon Tail his bitch ass out, and I'm like, get the fuck out, I'm tired of this shit. But he goes into his Toxicroak Poison Jab, that'll easily take me out. Toxicroak's a fucking beast. And I go into my Crobat because I figured that I would be able to outspeed, and which I do, and OHKO him, but I forgot Toxicroaks usually carry the Sash, so that was very bad for me. You know, I got taken out like a punk bitch there, but whatever. I go into Chandelure because this is another fast Pokemon of mine that I thought would be able to outspeed, and I could just use a Shadow Ball or whatever on him, and then, you know, take him out and then take out whoever else he wanted. But he outspeeds me, and then, you know, I just switch into Zarboner, you know, my Heracross, and go for the Facade, take that bitch out. Finally, that Toxicroak was a pest. But I go for a Stone Edge and I miss. And oh my god, I was so mad at this point because his Togekiss came in and it was a threat to my team. And you know, I knew it would OHKO me, but if I could just get one Stone Edge in, I could kill it. But he killed me, and then I revenge kill him with my Raikou. Thunderbolt that shit. And Raikou goes hard in the paint right now. He's OHKOing everything. Thunderbolts that Weavile, takes that bitch out. Then he goes into this Bronzong, and I'm fairly confident that this Bronzong can't do anything to me. I know they usually carry Earthquake, but for whatever reason, I felt like he wasn't going to use it. So I just go up for the Calm Mind. He Gyro Balls, and then I Thunderbolt. That crit mattered. If it wasn't for that crit, I would have probably lost this game. I'm not even joking. That crit definitely mattered. But he goes out into a Spiritomb. I go for the Calm Mind because I don't think this thing could do anything to me. Otherwise, he would have sent it in earlier. But he goes for the Confuse Ray, and I go for the Thunderbolt, and it's GG from there. But that was a really good game. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it. So leave a like rating if you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, send me death threats. I always appreciate those. But hope you have a fantastic day, and goodbye.